Naazim Richardson, may he rest in peace, inshallah. Obviously, he passed away. For the people that don't know, Naazim Richardson, thanks to him, he busted Margarito, one of the biggest boxing scandals at the time. Margarito cheated against Cotto and many more fighters in the past. And it was Naazim Richardson who busted him trying to cheat against Sugar Shane Mosley. And it wasn't the commission, it wasn't the referee that busted Margarito trying to cheat. It was Naazim Richardson. And if we all being honest, that's who Deontay Wilder really needs in his corner, especially at a time like this. We lost an important person in the sport of boxing. This is devastating news. It hurt me tremendously because Naazim Richardson was a perfect role model. He was a perfect trainer. However, like I said, time and time again, he was more than just a trainer. He was a cheater buster. And that's why Deontay Wilder needed him in his corner, because he was well aware of his surrounding and the corruption in the sport of boxing. You ain't gonna get no slick bullshit on Naazim Richardson. Naazim was a legendary character who trained legends, the likes of Hopkins, the likes of Sugar Shane, and Steve Cunningham. Naazim Richardson is also known for many different things outside of boxing. But if we're talking about boxing, one of his greatest accomplishments, in my humble opinion, was doing something that wasn't even really his job. He was doing something outside of his field, outside of his job, outside of his box, busting Margarito in the biggest boxing scandal at the time, loading up his gloves. Margarito trainer, for the people that's not informed, is Tyson Fury Cutman nephew. However, Tyson Fury Cutman, the same Cutman for the Wilder fight, he changed him for the Deontay Wilder fight. That same person, he was in the locker room. What was he doing? If he was in the Cutman, if he wasn't hired to be the Cutman, was he hired to do what Margarito did against Cotto? So all I'm pretty much saying, Deontay Wilder extremely needed a guy like Naazim Richardson in his corner at this day and time, because he will definitely do his job and more. He will definitely catch Tyson Fury cheating while he's cutting off the camera in his locker room, in his dressing room. Like, why would you cut off the camera if you are innocent? Why would you cut off the camera? It's not even available for the public. For the people that don't know, the dressing room camera, they only show it every now and then. It's really for the commission to watch the fighter in case anything suspicious takes place. However, Tyson Fury cut off the camera, right? And then the WBC want to defend him blind, claiming he was there, when Deontay Wilder confirmed that's a lie. When Tyson Fury own dressing room camera confirmed that's a lie before they cut it. BT Sports footage, the 10 seconds they put up, that confirmed that was a lie, because the WBC president was nowhere to be found. And that's the same president, the corrupted president for the WBC, that condoned Canelo taking steroids, that condoned and stood next to Jimenez and stood next to Margarito when he loaded up his gloves, claiming he was innocent. So all I'm saying is, you're no longer reliable, because on more than one occasion, you defended cheaters. I mean, Margarito, he's known for cheating. He got busted cheating. But that didn't stop the WBC president from claiming he was innocent. That didn't stop the WBC from claiming Jimenez was innocent. That didn't stop the WBC standing next to Canelo. So all I'm pretty much saying is Deontay Wilder desperately needed a guy like Naazim Richardson in his corner. For the people that don't know, Naazim Richardson was very high on Deontay Wilder. He claimed that Deontay Wilder was the hardest puncher of all time. I thought it was George Foreman, in my humble opinion, but Naazim Richardson, he nearly convinced me, because he pointed out the fact that George Foreman will clap somebody, however, they will get up. Muhammad Ali once said, George Foreman, he will hit Frazier 6 times and he will get up 6 times. He will hit Ken Norton 6 times or 3 times. He will get up 3 times. But Deontay Wilder, when he clap his opponents, they just go to sleep. They can't even get up, not even one time. So the point is, Naazim Richardson was very high on Deontay Wilder, and the WBC, the commission, they didn't do their job. Tyson Fury utilized that and took advantage of the loopholes in the system and cheated Deontay Wilder. It's clear as day for the people that want to dispute the facts. However, they don't want to come with any evidence. They don't want to come with any logic. They just want to come with emotion that's been exposed. They want to say things like, well, the glove looked photoshopped, and then we find out the photo is real, so you admitted the Tyson Fury glove was tampered with. They want to say, well, it don't matter if Tyson Fury cheated, because at the end of the day, or at least the night, Tyson Fury has more skill, right? So if he has more skill, why does he have to cheat? And that's just an idiotic comment, because at the end of the day, or at least the night, didn't Luis Ortiz have more skill than Deontay Wilder? Didn't Deontay Wilder knock him out? So that point is not even relevant, because Deontay Wilder beat guys more skillful than him. And that's why Tyson Fury resorted to tampering with his glove, because he don't have the cojones to fight fighters on the top level on an even playing field, due to the fact that he stay eating that contaminated meat, that wild boar that doesn't allow his cojones to grow. So it's clear as day that Tyson Fury cheated. We got doctors co-signing it. We have sparring partners, Nicholas Asbury, that I'm going to have a pleasure of interviewing him this week, inshallah. We have many more, even Steve Cunningham. Errol Spence retweeting it to Max Kellerman and ESPN. So the point is, Deontay Wilder got set up on Black History Month. The WBC want to stand and act like he's paying homage toward the Jack Johnson family. However, in the meantime, with that same breath, he will call Deontay Wilder stupid and irresponsible for making accusations and allegations against Tyson Fury when doctors co-signed him. Now, how irresponsible is that? The WBC have no honor, no integrity. They sold their soul. How are you going to stand for a cause for a person that's dead? However, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, the person that's still alive, you mistreat him while you claiming you paying homage to Jack Johnson, a person that's dead. That's beyond me. Nevertheless, Naazim Richardson, he's a perfect example of the corrupt that existed to this day. It exists today just like it did yesterday. All these top-ranked fighters. All these top-ranked fighters, from Luis Resto to Margarito, all these fighters find a way to cheat and take advantage of the loopholes in the system. I mean, what kind of coincidence is it? All these fighters are signed to Top Rank. That prove there's corruption in the sport of boxing, regardless if the commission is there, regardless if the referee is there, regardless if the camera is there. Because if the cameras is there, they're going to cut it. If the referee is there, they're going to maybe make sure it's a referee that's not aware of what's going on. The same referee for Margarito, they're going to bring him for the Tyson Fury fight. And like I said, the commission never do their job. So, how you doing, Akhi? Who this is, or where you calling from?
What's going on, brother? This is D calling from out of Cali. Hey, brother, I got to chime in. I got to ask this question, brother. So, Wilder, he when he lost the fight, the first thing he said was that suit was too heavy. We got to address that too. Not saying, Wilder. Yeah. When he said that suit was too heavy,
he didn't say it.
But then
his team did.
Wilder never said it?
Wilder never said it.
Oh.
See, that's where the confusion went. Wilder never said the suit was too heavy. Their team, they got asked why was Deontay Wilder off, and they said they blamed it on the suit. And that's why Deontay Wilder afterwards came out claiming there were snakes in his camp and he had to get rid of them. Deontay Wilder never made the excuse. So we gotta clear that up. But it's what's funny.
Thanks for clearing that up, bro.
Yeah. What's funny though, ESPN. Remember at the time, ESPN, man, they chewed Deontay Wilder and spit him out when it came to that comment. And they didn't even check the fact that, did Deontay Wilder say it out of his own mouth or was it a team member, right? However, when it came to Wilder's own Akhi, his own brother, speaking on the dent on his head, ESPN didn't say anything about that. They didn't respond to none of that. When that's a serious issue. And when you pretty much put a guy, his life was on the line. And you ain't gonna check on him and see if it's true at least and raise the $1 million question. How is there a dent on his head? And a doctor co-signed this. And the doctor claimed that Tyson Fury had to have an object, because if you're wearing a 10-ounce heavyweight glove on, you're not going to be able to put a dent on a man's head. So anyways, I just want to respond to that and clear that up. But go ahead.
Well, bro, that's the only thing I had to say, man. You doing a hell of a job, man.
Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about it, and if you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decafs, the dumb casual ass fans that don't know ish about boxing. Word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace, inshallah. If you're a casual fan and you want to be a hardcore, all you have to do is click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post or go live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show, mixed, master engineered, produced by yours truly, Akhi, that knocks out all the decafs for his Akhis. So with that being stated, quit treating me like the Mike Tyson of debating, the most feared, knocking out all the decafs every single time. I want to make a public announcement. For all the trolls, the YouTube trolls that stay mentioning my name in vain, they clout chase off my name. The least you could do is grow the cojones and call in on Split Decision. All you do is talk about Akhi on your channel. So if you happen to be one of them people, quit being a ghost, show up, call in. That's the least you could do. Quit telling lies, telling the people that view your channel y'all down to challenge Akhi, y'all willing to put the blemish on Akhi record, because that's a bunch of cap. Because anybody can get it on Split Decision. It don't matter who you is. You could be a coon, you could be a troll. I will end your coon or trolling career. So call in. Like I said, these YouTube trolls, I will end your career. Just call in. I give people that don't have a platform, people that call from the UK, not just 10-minute slots, not just 20-minute slots, 30-minute slots, if they come in with a real debate. So if you got cojones, call in, because you know I want all the smoke. And just like Loaded Lux, you're going to get this work on Split Decision. And it won't be Split Decision. You won't be saved by the bell. It's going to be a KO. So if you got a cojones, call in. Quit lying to y'all decafs. Quit trolling. Like I said, I will end y'all trolling career, y'all coons. And anybody can get it. Old media, all the decafs wizards, the decafs themselves, and the trolls on YouTube. So the number in the description box. If you want a one-on-one appointment, just text me. Like Terrence Crawford told Errol Spence, save it.
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I took up the world. I took up the world. I took up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.